Hello, can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Let me know. And let me for tonight's section. Let me know. I really want to know. So we have just 4 people here. So let me just tell the ones there. Just we're about to start. I don't want us to waste any time today. I don't actually. Okay. So how many? 24. All right. It's saying maybe it's the Access network. Okay. All right. So good evening, everyone. Good evening. Okay, we have 8 more people here. All right, so good evening, everybody. So tonight, it will be a great section, really, yes. So, and like I said, I don't want us to waste time. This is 7:08 right now, and I want us to use 2 hours here, just 2 hours, and we are done. So the first thing is this: for the ones that are around right now. Sorry for my voice. Somehow my voice is also clear. So I want to know if you guys are here with your questions already. Are you here with your questions? Because I told you guys to come with your questions. I'm pretty sure many of you know about Upwork. This is not your first time hearing about Upwork. There are just so many things in your head about Upwork. So I want you to know, hope you are here with your questions. I really want you to have that. If you don't have that, go with your pen and your paper right now and start writing things down. So by the time I'm done, so you can just start asking your questions. Really, I want this to be question and answer session, but I will have to just teach some things because why not? Oh, I'm not recording, but hold on, let me just do that. I really don't wish to record this. Really, I really don't want to record it because if you don't join it, don't join. It is free actually. So I'm checking. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can record here. I'm not seeing where to record right now. Maybe because this is my first time doing using this. I'm not able to record this. Or if there's anyone there that I know I can just record this, then maybe you should just let me know. If there's a way I can just record this, let me know. Let me know in the comment section so I can just do that because I'm not saying how to record here actually. So if there's any way you can just let me know, and if there is not, then we move. All right. So let me know where you are streaming from. Let me tell me your name. I am like myself. I am Deborah, and I'm streaming from Oshogo in Nigeria. So tell me your name and where you are streaming from. Let us start with that. So at least I can know that okay, fine. These are the ones here. So let me know your name and where you're streaming from. So who's going first? I think we have 22 right now. Nobody's saying anything. Okay. So my name is Deborah Olatunji. I don't know. In case you've known me before or this is your first time seeing me or if this is your first time hearing about me, my name is Deborah Olatunji. I'm a website designer and a course creator. I have been doing this for more than 6 years. And over the past 6 years, we thank God. Okay, someone said Joy from Imo State, Nigeria. That is my grandmother's state because I am half Yoruba, half Igbo. My grandmother is an Igbo woman, so and I stayed with her. All right, so thank you, Joy. Welcome. All right, Fatima from Abuja. All right, thank you for joining. All right, so like I said, Nimotsalai from Ilife. This name sounds familiar. I realize I sabi this one. Are you the one where I sabi Mrs. Is it Miss or Mrs. Nimotsalai? I think that name sounds familiar. Really. All right, so Olalekan Alabi from Oshogbo. Okay. I'm also from Oshogbo. All right, so another one, Favor from Abuja, Aziz from Ile-Ife, Chisom from Anambra. Wow, we have amazing ones here. Be like saying is it best now? You guys are taking the numbers here. All right, Miss. All right. Sorry, Miss Nimota Bello. Are you the Nimota that I know? Do you know me like one on one? Really? Because for me, if it sounds like, oh, guys, okay. So let me just continue here. So I said my name is Deborah Olasunji. I'm a website designer and a course creator. I started doing this in the year I started website designing in the year 2017, and over the years, I niched down to become an e-learning website designer. And why I did this is because my mom, that was a teacher, she was a teacher, and I was always following her to her school. So I know so much about teaching. I love to teach. No, ma, you don't know me. Okay. So I love to teach. I just like the e-learning industry. And when I was about to just think of what to do, I was just like, I can do this since this is what I am so familiar with. And I started at 5 years ago, and the journey has been amazing. So now, how did I get on Upwork? When I started on in the freelancing space, I started with Fiverr. So I started with Fiverr and I was just there. But if you are so familiar with Fiverr, Fiverr is always blocking accounts. All these things are freelancers are now shouting, Fiverr is always blocking my account. Yada yada yada. It has been from day one. Fiverr has always been like that since 2017. My first account ever as a freelancer was Lily and Debbie, if I'm right. That account I made around some little money there, they disabled it. Created another one, the same thing. Created another one, the same thing. That was that I was doing it for 5 years. I was doing it, and one thing is, it's got to a point I was like, am I actually doing the right thing? Why can't I just think outside of the box? Do I always have to start all over again, again, and again? And in 2022, because I graduated in 2021, I studied computer science in case you care to know. When I graduated, I was like, okay, why don't I think of what to really do? I really want to build something. And that was why I started Upwork. When I tell people that I did not take any course or I didn't have any mentor to teach me Upwork, many people won't believe it. I started on Upwork with no course, with no mentor, with nothing. I was just going around myself because I one thing I always tell myself is whatever I say I want to do, I'll do it and I'll do it well. And that is one of the things. And I want you guys here to actually have that mindset too. Whatever you find yourself doing, you will do it well. Don't just be like, after all, no. Many people, they have the advantage of parents that can help them, siblings and all of that. But then, even if you have the opportunity, even if you have the advantage, you should also be doing something again to help them in return. You should not be a liability to anybody. I see guys that are looking for rich babes. Congratulations. If you are one of them, congratulations. And I say ladies too that their own goal is I want to just have a rich guy. He would take care of me. Yes, it's very good. Don't settle for less too. Yes, don't never settle for less. But for you not to settle for less, you need to be a valuable lady. And one of the things that can actually help you is if you have your own money. If you have your own money, see, guys will respect you. Even now, my pastor told us recently that don't get married or don't date a guy that is broke. I was like, okay. So even my pastor is telling us not to date a broke guy. And for you to not say you don't want to date a broke guy, you must not be a broke girl too. If you're a broke girl and you're not saying, I want to look for a rich guy, is that not partial? You are being partial there. So that is just one thing. So I started on Upwork in 2022 March to be precise. I built my first account from 2022 March until February 2023. In February 2023, I lost my Upwork account. That time I have made over $8,000 then. I had around $2,000 or $3,000 active projects, and I have returning client that is always paying me every month. Even though when the account was disabled, that same client was still paying me outside of the platform. It was one two then, even though she now cut it. But then I had a client before I now created another account in April 2023. And in 2023 till now, that account has made well over $30,000 in that period of time. Now, I am not saying all of this just to maybe brag or something because I don't do that. That is not my person. I don't do that because I just have the advantage and God helped me. Because if there is something I can use to describe my own journey, it has actually been helped by God. I used to tell my students, if there is anything you actually want to be, it should be a person, it should be someone that is helped by God. When God is helping you, there are those ways that things to be working for you that people will just be wondering, what is she doing special? What is he doing special? You won't know what you are doing special. They won't know what you are doing special. They will be looking for the secret. But then you will just be like, it is all God. So if you are here, if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you are into traditional religion, please take that God you serve very seriously, because that God you serve will actually help you so much in your life. That God will carry you so well if you're faithful to that God. So that is one thing I can use to describe my journey. Because when I tell people, someone still asked me today that which course did I buy when I started on Upwork. I said I did not buy any course, not one, not two, not any. I did not buy any. But then where I am, I thank God. So that is just how my journey has been. I just have to just short it. You don't need to know about story of my life, actually. You don't need to know about the story. But then this is what I actually want you to know. But another thing I just want to tell you before I now start into what we want to do right now is I want you to have this mindset that I, Deborah, I will make it. People are making it on Upwork, I will make it. If you believe you will make it on Upwork, affirm that, declare that, and even write it in the comment section. Because whatever you say to the universe, it becomes your reality. So write it in the comment section. I, Deborah, I will make it. Who's this that is calling me? So write it in the comment section. I, Deborah, I will make it on Upwork. People are making it, I will make it. So just tell yourself that. And I don't want it to stop here. Always have it that. Okay, YouTube automatically. Oh, great, great. Thank you, Classy Nancy, because I didn't know actually. Thank you. So I don't want it to stop here. Always tell yourself when you wake up, because there are just ways that life can be challenging. Because in case you don't know, there is something we call freelancer dry spell. Have you heard about it before? Freelancer dry spell. If you've heard about it before, let me know in the comment section. Freelancer dry spell. Freelancer dry spell can be so crazy. This is the period where you've tried everything you know. You've edited your profile. You've prayed safe. You've sent proposals. You've did code DMs. You've done several things, and nothing seems to be working. It happens even to the big tech guys. It happens to them. But one of the things that will actually help you is, in as much you tell yourself that this thing I am doing will work for me, I have God. And for the time and season you are making money so well as a freelancer, make sure you save. In Yoruba people will say "Paton noton." God. That is how some freelancers are. They just work, make money, and that is just it. They don't care about saving. See, it is not just about what to eat, what to drink, what to wear. You need to save, because for the Christians here, even in the Bible, there was famine. So for you as a freelancer, that your freelancer dry spell season is your famine period, where things are not working, money is not coming in, clients are not coming in, invitations are not coming in, nothing seems to be coming in. That time, your saving is not what will be saving you. What if you don't now have any savings? What will save you? Nothing. And this is where some people in their broke season, it is very obvious. In their broke season, people are not like, oh, something is definitely wrong with this person. It should not be like that for you, because before you will get to your freelancer dry spell season, you would have been earning. You would have crushed some milestones. So in your freelancing journey, because what I'm saying right now, I'm not even saying it to strangers. I am saying it to, just like if you are my siblings, this is the same thing I would tell my siblings. When you're making money, invest in yourself, invest in your knowledge, and save for yourself. Save for dry season. Save for dry season. In the raining season, even our mothers, they will tell you, put that bucket in the rain. Why? So there will be water there. So when the rain stops, there will be water for them to use later. Then you also, as a freelancer, should have that in your mind. You should have that in your mind. So enough of my, what should I call it? Enough of my TED talk for this time. So let us just go straight into it. I'll be there's a okay. Olalemileko said definitely there's a freelance advice season. Come ask me. God. Honestly, everyone gets there. Honestly, everyone gets there. Despite how well I earn, I even get there once in a while. But me, I know they overspend. Once I earn, I will save. I'll do this, do that. They are just things to do, okay? And yeah, before I start sharing my screen, and because I want to start sharing my screen really. So before I start sharing my screen, I want you to understand that Upwork is not for everybody. In case you are just here and you think Deborah Olatunji will tell you one magic or we do one juju for you, while Upwork will be working for you. Upwork is not a magic, and Upwork is not for everybody. For Upwork to work for you, you need to be dedicated to it. You need to be committed to it. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love it. It is for me. Oh, I love that. Okay. It is also for me because it has been working. I have used about 3 years on Upwork and it has been working. So, but then if it can work for me, it can work for you. But these are just the things you need to know. Number one on my list in my head is you need to be committed to it. If Upwork will work for you, you need to be committed to it. I always tell people, if you want to get on Upwork, come on Upwork with the investor mindset. I have this mindset that I'm getting on Upwork to learn, because when I started, I didn't have access to any course or anything. I got there with an investor mindset that on Upwork, I will build, I will learn, I will make money, I will be committed to it, I will do what I have to do, and it will work for me. That is what I told myself when I got there. But I see many people now, they want to get on Upwork. You want to get on Upwork, you want to play it as a game. Let me invest 100 connect and make $1,000. Hey, God of heaven. Let me just do this one and let me just cash out real quick. Upwork is not a Ponzi scheme. You need to be committed for you to earn on Upwork. You need to pay proper attention to what you do to earn on Upwork, because it is not just like that. So you need to be committed and you need to be patient with yourself too. Every of your proposal won't get responded to. Even me, when I was sending, because so far this year I have not sent any proposal. This year I have not sent one, and I have been getting jobs. But now, not when I started, all my proposal was not getting viewed. As of last year, I was a top rated plus, and even with that, not all we get viewed. Not all we get viewed. But one thing is this: I will tell myself, if I should send up to 20 proposal, at least 3 must convert for me. What about the 17? I don't care. Then those 3 must pay me for my connects that I have used to send the remaining 17 that I did not get message. Those ones must pay, and that is why that me, I'm not the kind of person that gets job. If I am getting 2 jobs, I'm getting 2 jobs. But those 2 jobs is someone's 10 projects. You need to just know how you play your game. All right. So enough of all of this because we don't have that time. So let me just start sharing my screen now. Can we all see my screen? Please let me know in the comment section. Can we all see my screen? Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Continue. Can you guys see my screen? If yes, drop something in the comment section. Oh, great. All right. So I'll be doing as I'll be sharing my screen, I will be also be practicing some things for you guys here. But please quickly give me a second. Someone sent me from the group. Just need to get we start. I'm sorry, someone said she's trying to join and she's not able to. So let me just resend to them in case. Better still, maybe I should just let's just continue now. That is why it's really good to be somewhere very early. Imagine they are not able to join and me, I have started, and I don't know if this will be recorded. Fine. If it is not recorded, then all glory to God. All right, so let me just continue, please. I said how to learn freelance gig and go on Upwork. The host, that is me, Deborah Latinji. So this is my story. I said is a proof that you don't need to have it all figured out before you get started. When I started on Upwork, when I started in my freelancing journey, I had no phone, I had no laptop. Imagine if you don't have a phone and you don't have a laptop, will you even tell yourself that you can even start freelancing? Imagine this, you don't have a phone, you don't have a laptop. Will if somebody should not say that you become someone that will be teaching people about Upwork or if you want freelancing later, will you even believe that? I that was how I was. I had nothing when I started. Like I cannot even afford to I cannot afford anything. When I started, I was always buying all these Akube clothes, 50 naira. That was what I was wearing because that was what I could afford. No phone, no laptop. I was always going to a friend's house to use that laptop because where is the money? If I say I don't want to use, what will I do? That was how I started. Imagine me out my shoes then. So when I see many people saying, and this freelancing, is it really for me? See, shut up, it is for you. If I could start with no phone, no laptop, no good clothes, and I could do it, then what is your excuse? Then I said I started on a freelancing platform called Fiverr, and I stayed there for 5 years. And on the platform, I had a consistent client who paid me $800 every month. But I made a major mistake, which is that I did not collect the client's information because even if you should, they block your account. So I did not. I just left it. I was just doing good girl, good girl. The day they blocked my account, I lost the client. And that was when I even relocated because I was in school before I graduated and I was like, I want to go and be staying alone. I want to go. I used my last month's money to rent an apartment. Then my first apartment in this Oshogbo. I got used it to get my apartment just for me to start setting up, and they blocked my account. I just sat down on the floor that day. I was just like, Jesus, why me? That was what happened then. But then I can't continue to be beating up myself. I have to just stand up. Then how did I discover Upwork? One of my friends just told me, Debbie, go and explore Upwork. How will I do it, Oga? Just go and explain it. I believe you are smart. Ha! You are smart. Okay. I started then and I didn't know anything. I was going from one YouTube to YouTube, one AIs upon AIs, Google questions upon Google questions to Quora to Mediums, just going randomly everywhere. No, but I kept going. What is now the good news? The good news is now that I was able to make it on that same platform. Now, with consistent and constant learning, things began to change. I started getting clients. I started closing jobs. I refined my skills. I built a strong profile. From then till now, I have crossed this milestone on Upwork alone. I said alone for a reason. Alone. Sorry, someone said she's not hearing me. Are you all hearing me or is she the only one? Please let me know. If you can hear me, let me know in the comment section. Say I can hear you. If you can't hear me, let me know I can't hear you. Yes, you can't hear me or you can hear me. Please let me know. I can't hear you. I can hear you. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know, please. I was talking to myself. I can hear you. Okay. Someone said, "Is it just me? I can hear you. I can hear you." Then leave her and try and join again because me now. Oh, great. Thank you. Okay. Oh, my sister is here. Okay. All right. So now, let me just continue. Since people said they can hear me now, I said from today, from then till now, I have crossed this on Upwork alone, and I said Upwork alone for a reason. Upwork is not the only platform I use as a freelancer. Upwork is not the only platform. Now, let me just digress a little bit. I use Upwork one. I would say my sister. Okay, I can say 80% of my funds is from Upwork. So on my list, Upwork checked. That's one. I use LinkedIn. On LinkedIn right now, I have over 15,600 followers on LinkedIn. So I get jobs. But I don't really get so much of jobs from LinkedIn. I'm clearing that. So you don't think that the way I am on Upwork is that I am on LinkedIn. No. Because for me, at some point, I was just like, Upwork is working for me on LinkedIn. But later, I now told myself that even be getting jobs. Why don't I start using LinkedIn just for me to be able to build my personal brand? Because I was not building any brand. Me, now money I did find. See, let me even ask you this question. Are you in tech for money or for passion? Are you in tech for money or for passion? Some people say, are you in tech for passion or money? Drop it in the comment section. Passion. I'm here for the money. But Deborah is here for the money. I'm not here for passion. So after money, and for me, when money is coming, passion will enter now. So that is just for me. When there is money, passion will enter. So if you are here for the passion, let me know. So I will know that these are the passionate tech G's. These are um no, now collab. I love you. I love that now collab. Now for money, I see me now money. That passionate shrine actually because now I love it when I'm designing website. Like it gets they always do me when I'm near for when I'm designing website. But when I started, see passion, sit down and play like this. Money come now when I define. So I got here for the money. So on the way, I don't passion I enter. So that was just it. So I said I use I'm join. So I said I use Upwork one, LinkedIn two. Yes, I get LinkedIn. Yes. And maybe I can share some few tips about what I know about LinkedIn. Just few. I am not professional and now on LinkedIn. So know that one be so let me clear that. So you not go and say that I not teach you very well on LinkedIn. So that I use LinkedIn too. Facebook. Last year, I got a client from Facebook. Yeah, that client, and she hired me twice. So I used to get it that way. And recently, I started building on TikTok. TikTok. So and I have gotten inquiries from TikTok. So though I have that said she used to get jobs on TikTok or on Thread. So people are getting jobs everywhere. You know that Upwork is not the only place to earn. Can you guys see him? Because my network is saying your network is on. So I just want you guys to know that Upwork is not the only platform to now. It is just one of several. That is why alone because there are still other platforms. So yeah, and I said I want to help you do the same in less time and with fewer mistakes. When I started, I made so much mistake. Even I lost my first Upwork account. My first Upwork account, after a year, I lost the account. Why did I lose it? Because I did not have adequate knowledge. Coach. I did not have someone that would tell me, Debbie, do this, Debbie, don't do. And I don't want that same thing to happen to you. And that is why I'm organizing this. When people invite me to come teach them about Upwork, I charge them. because I got all of this knowledge, so much of energy involved. So, but this is free, and I won't want you to just take it like that. She's in it for free. So, no. If I should want to charge, the ones I can afford will pay, and the ones I cannot afford will not pay. It's just as simple as that. So, I want you to actually get that right to succeed on Upwork. Is not instant. It requires patience, consistency, resilience. You need to know all of that. Then I said you must shift from a job seeking mindset to a value creating mindset. Focus on solving problems, not just making money. The more money you want to make, then the bigger and the more problem you want. If you want to make more money, then you have to solve more problems. If you want to make a big problem, if you want to make big money in tech, then you must solve. So ask yourself, that skill I have, can it actually help problem? That skill, who are the ones needing it? Is it broke people? If your service, what? I don't know. Um, Hello, can you guys hear me now? Hello, I don't know if you guys can hear me now. I don't know. Please let me know if you can hear me now before we continue because I don't know. Oh, working. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, this talk is a witch, honestly, because network has been so good. But why is it that it is now time for class? Then network is now doing this. Don't worry. So I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm in Nigeria now. Why? As me, I'm not in Nigeria. The network will be so good. All right. So let me just resume sharing my screen so we can continue. And I'll be showing you guys some things. So yeah, you must shift from job seeking mindset to value creation. So the last thing I said earlier was you need to solve big problems to make big money. Honestly, Nigeria is happening on all of us. So problems. So ask yourself, that skill that I have, is that thing I am doing only needed by few ones, rich ones, big ones? If what you are doing is not needed by big people, see, you cannot make big money from what you are doing. Even if what you are doing is even needed, there is a way. So we'll still talk about that. So the next one I said, be willing to start small. Be willing to start small. When I started on Upwork, my hourly rate was $10 per hour. While I have seen other people, freelancers, they are just starting out and they are putting 20, 25. I'm not using 40 yet. As we said now, Igbo, you understand. But you are not Oyibo, so just start small. Be ready to start small. Even some people used to use $3 per hour. But though I can't train you and I will use three because why will you use three? So just start small. Yeah, finally we are back here. So start small. So for your services, so I'll just give you some recommendations. If you are using if you are a website designer, UI UX designer, what other skill do we have here? Content writer. You can five if you're a content writer, $10 is okay. Website designer, $10, UI designer, $10. Just starting out. If you're a virtual assistant, you can use $5 if you like. Or better still, you can use 10. But don't go and be using TV because that TV, it's like you don't let me just say what I want to say. So and I said treat heavy clients like a gold. Treat every client like a see. I created one video recently. I said this sound that they will say president general something something. So I that reach out to me that you hire me alone. You don't turn president. I will treat you with care, with love, with respect, with see, I will respect you so well because you are my client. So treat every client like that. Because there are some crazy clients that you get to meet in your journey. You'll be talking with the client can be like, shut up, shut up. What you should do is just shut up, really, shut up. When the client is now done, say what you want to say. And if the client insists that what I am saying is what I want to say, then leave the client alone. So data analysis is great. Start with $10 too. And as you are upgrading, right now I am using 30 per hour. There is this client Friday, the client now allocated $10 for 50 months. I can't do it. I can't. I'm not starting. I'm not a newbie. I'm not just starting on this thing. See, she now said she's sorry. She apologized and she changed it to 30 per hour for me. So, but assuming I was starting, I would have accepted sharp because I need to grow my accounts. I'll still talk about growth. So then the next thing is comparison kills progress. You can see someone that is a virtual assistant and the person has crossed 50K in a space of 2 years. And you are there, you are just in 15K. See, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Their journey is different from your journey because you don't know. You might just eat big, since an appointment setting. You can use $5 or $10. $10 is okay. But don't go beyond that. That is just my own. Because I have seen so many people on Upwork that they are using $3 per hour, but then don't use that. But it's still your choice. But I don't want people to go because fine, I understand that we Nigerian freelancers we are cheaper than the ones overseas. But why should you now be so cheap? And one thing about these cheap clients is that a cheap client is one that will give you problem. A client that will pay you $1,000 will not stress you like a client that will pay you. A client that will hire you for $50 will tell you, I want it to be this, I want it to be to generate some sales for me, I want you to do this for me. But a client that will pay you $1,000 will not stress you. Earlier this year, there was a client that hired me and it was 200. Then I wasn't like, I need that. The client is not like, he does not have it. And I said, what should we do? The client just said, I give you that money, that just go with it. 200. But then another client again, this was July this month. That client ordered one of my services, basic package, $40. And the next thing, you need to provide the requirement. You say you don't have the requirements, and next thing you cancel the project. You're like, you don't have extra money. That is how broke clients are. So don't, and God can now direct your own big client to you even when you least expect.